Sagittarius, it's Amanda here with your May 2018 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Tarot Art Nouveau Premium Edition by Linnea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli. Then, for sure, be sure to join me over on Vimeo for part 2 of this reading. I will be pulling one card from the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud. That link is below to my channel over there. The spiritual guidance readings are always over there each month, as well as additional content for 2018. If you haven't had a chance to check that out yet, please do so. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you find that my readings are resonating with you, if you watched the previous month's videos and see that that I'm connecting with your energy, please do click the subscribe button. That way, whenever I upload the monthly videos, they will go directly to your feed and you won't have to go hunting me down for your RuneScope each month. But let's jump in and get your runes cast, Sagittarius, and see what's going on with you in May. May 2018 for Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? As always, Sag, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply specifically to you. Some are going to be for the other Sages that are watching. You can check out the video for your rising sign as well to get some clarification or additional messages for you. But the only way I can connect with just your energy and get messages regarding your specific circumstances is if you schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype. They are $70. If you would like to schedule an appointment with me, just drop me a line at runescopes4you@gmail.com. It's here in the video and also below in the description box. But in general, let's see what's going on with Sag in May. Well, your challenge or focus, that's where we start here. We've got the Four of Swords. So I feel that your challenge in May is, like, you may want to pull your energy back from something or refocus it elsewhere or even just retreat and get some rest. This card is a lot about retreating after a battle. So, I mean, this could be a battle of words. Maybe there's been an argument or a disagreement with somebody, or there is at some point in May, and you're trying to get out of it or retreat or pull back, or you don't want to, you're just tired of it, and they keep dragging you back in or trying to pull you back in. And it may not even involve you. This could be other situations that someone else has going on, and you keep trying to stay out of it. I don't know, I just keep hearing, don't put me in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle. I don't want to be here. Stop trying to pull me in there, or stop trying to put me in that situation. So this could be something going on with other people and you're just trying to stay out of it. It could be internet drama too with the swords. Whenever the swords come up, they are a very technological energy, electricity and communication and especially digital communication these days, since that is the way most of us communicate now. So yeah, you could just be like, oh, there's this internet drama and I'm trying to stay out of it, and I'm doing people keep tagging me or trying to draw me in, and so your challenge could be just to stay out of something, either because you don't want any part of it or because you do really want to say something, but it's just gonna like escalate the situation like 100 times more if you say your piece. So you're trying to you're trying to, not do that, but it may be very difficult. Others of you, this could just be saying, man, I need to get away and go on vacation, because Solu is here. It's like, I need to get some sun, some sand, and some surf. I need to get the hell out of here and take a vacation. So the challenge, maybe you really want to get away, you need a break, but work demands may make that impossible. Or you may be trying to schedule a vacation for later in the summer or even later this year, and you're having trouble, you know, either figuring out or scheduling, or, you know, maybe every time you turn in, you get rejected if you have to turn in like your requests for time off or something. So yeah, May just may be a month where you really want to take a break or get away or pull back your energy and just recharge, but circumstances or other people are not allowing you to do that. You need a break, Sagittarius. You do, and it just may be difficult to get other people to give you that break in May, for whatever reason. But in the present energy, so for some of you, this could be going on while you're watching this video, or end of April going into May. We've got the Three of Rods in reverse. So here's this card, but here it is in the upright. So you can see the artwork here. Again, travel, relocation. Travel or relocation is coming up. So you may have to go back to the drawing board on this. So, I mean, maybe this is a family vacation because there's a group involved with this. So, I mean, this could be some sort of retreat that you and other people are in charge of planning for work, and but the dates aren't working out right. Again, scheduling is not working out. Also, there's something that you thought was ready to launch for some of you, or would be ready to launch in May, but it's not. Or, you know, this could also be like, I thought these circumstances would have changed with these people, these coworkers, or the family, or this group that I belong to. I thought by May that this stuff would have changed, or that this would have been resolved, but it's not. Some plans that you had expected to be taken care of or done, or that some issue would have been resolved by now in May, it still needs a little bit more work. But I mean, you do have, these runes are very beneficial. So I mean, there can be big shifts or changes when it comes to working with a team, a group that you belong to, whatever the goal was, with your family. You know, this can still happen, but they're just, some things may need to be tweaked before it's going to be ready. There may have been delays. Maybe you encountered delays during the Mercury retrograde in April, and now somebody has to kind of go back over and check things, double check, or complete some things. Or some things may have to be totally changed, but if they did, it's going to be possible. But it may take more people. Like you may have to add more people to the team, or more people to the group. For others of you, you were trying to get a group together to go on a vacation, to get away. And maybe it's just like, you know, there have been scheduling conflicts, and the original dates that you thought were going to work, now someone is like not going to be able to go, or maybe you're kind of like, man, as stressful as it was planning this, I'd rather just stay home and let them go. So I can just, you know, be free and enjoy the time alone here. But yeah, this is like travel with a group, or it could also be like I was scheduling stuff as far as moving. Like, so maybe you put your house up for sale and it sold really quickly, but you haven't found the place you want to go yet. You haven't found your next place yet. And so now it's like, oh man. Or maybe you have found a place that you want, but your place hasn't sold yet. So yeah, with relocation, with moving, And the group may be family members or friends that are like, hey, you know, you can stay, you know, if you're between houses, you can crash with us, or that kind of thing. Something's not happening as planned, but with the Three of Rods in reverse, it can be fixed. It's just going to take more time, or something's going to have to be tweaked or changed about it before it's going to be ready or launched or whatever. Maybe you were planning to put your house up for sale in May, and so that, you know, so that you can relocate and move, but maybe you haven't had a chance. There were some things that you wanted to get fixed before you put it on the market, or you wanted to add on or have something renovated. And maybe you either haven't had time to look into that or have that done yet, or maybe you did have a contractor or a group of people come in to fix up a place or do some work on your place, and they, you know, are like, well, it's going to take a little bit longer. Par for the course, right? The help that's going to be available to you in May with the Fool card. The help. Coming up next to Gifu here. Well, in reverse, the Fool, this is a big risk that he's taking, and particularly with Gifu here regarding a partnership. So either a personal partnership or a business partnership. Now, normally, I mean, I don't know how it's going to help you to just jump into something without thinking about it, but that's the message of the Fool in reverse. Leap before you look. My common sense is normally to say the opposite, but I'm not gonna. There's something coming up in regards to partnership where you should just take the plunge in May. So if there is a business opportunity that comes to you, taking the big leap, taking the big risk does seem like a good idea. In partnership matters, like if you're meeting someone new, or if you're with someone that you haven't been dating for very long, but they want you to move in, or you're feeling like you want them to move in, or even get married. Maybe you're like, let's go to Vegas and get hitched. There's something about just like an impulse decision when it comes to partnership. It's coming up as a help to you. Does that mean it's going to turn out good? Not necessarily. It means this is a path you're supposed to go down in partnership with this person or this company or this entity. You got to learn the lesson if it is going to be a lesson. So the sooner you get on board, the sooner it's going to help you kind of get going, get into the bulk of it. This could also be about leaving a relationship. You know, you may feel like, you know, maybe you're in a partnership or in a relationship where you're like, I'm just here because it's safe, right? I've only stayed this long for the kids, or, you know, this hasn't been good for a while. If that's the situation you're in, not all Sagittarians are in that situation, but if you are one of the Sagittarians that are in a relationship that you're looking for a way out, May might be the month, actually it is the month, where it's time to just make the leap. Don't look, just leap out of the boat, out of the relationship, out of the job that you hate. Some of you it may be a month where you're just fed up with work, with everybody, like maybe always you're having to go back and redo stuff that people did, or maybe I feel like somebody out there, maybe one or two of you Sages, like you're the one that has to deal with the client face to face and explain to them why the work has been screwed up, or why, you know, it's your job within the company to, you know, you're the face of the company. But here are these people who tell the client one thing, but then they deliver something totally different. But then you're the one that has to explain why it's incomplete, or why it's not what they asked for, and you're just over it. So for some of you, it may be like, you know, the challenge is not telling this group of people off. Like, you know, I'm so sick of you promising things that we can't deliver, or promising things that we don't do, or promising something and then you don't do it, and then I have to deal with the irate customer or client. So the risk could be you're just like, you go to lunch one day and you don't come back, or you just take vacation and don't come back. But it's a help to you. It's a help to you. Now, another way this can work with a personal partnership, if this is a relationship situation, there could be someone, you know, if someone's cheating or has been lying, maybe their stupid risk or them leaping without looking and messing up and doing something dumb is going to give you the way out of your relationship. Or you're in an existing relationship and there's someone else that you really want to be with, and so you just decide, you just jump in with that person, and you're just seeing that as your out. And that's one way to do it. It is a very, you know, I'm just going to be with this person now. What must be accepted about the month? We do have the Nine of Swords. So this is insomnia. It is worry, anxiety, very tense energy about ending something, separating, divorcing, severing ties with someone, with a job, with a company, with a group of people. Sag, you just may be feeling like with this rune in reverse, it's kind of like feeling powerless, you know? And in May, this feeling or this energy could really just reach come to a head where you're just forced to leap. Like, I can't take this anymore. I can't take always being stressed out, or always being kind of, you know, used, or feeling taken advantage of, or like someone is dominating me with their energy. This could also be someone else's energy that's just very high strung and always on edge, and always. So it could be a boss, a coworker, it could be your partner. I mean, it could be anyone who is just always highly full of anxiety, and then that spills out over you so that you can't ever relax. And your challenge is, this has exhausted you. I mean, you're to the point where I seriously can't take this anymore. I've got to get out of this. So the reason, when this feeling occurs, the reason this is happening, remember your help. It's time to leap before you look. And get out of a situation that's making you feel less than, or powerless, or helpless to change it. We always have the power to change our situation. Anything else is an excuse. Any reason not to is an excuse. Those are the things we tell ourselves to, you know, stay in a situation that maybe just because we've been in it so long feels safe, only because it's familiar. It's the devil we know. This partner is the devil we know. Because I is here indicating that, you know, you've been thinking for a while, like, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to leave this job. I'm going to leave this relationship. It's just not working for me. I am feeling stifled and always just like at someone's mercy with this energy. This is a very selfish energy too. Just like overwhelmingly, it's all about me, me, me. And I don't care what you want, Sagittarius. and you're sick of it. And and it seems like you've been thinking for a while with this rune, you know, I'm gonna make this a goal. Like I'm not gonna stay here. I am gonna get out of this. But it's not quite time yet, or it's not. Well, it looks like May, it's time. And if you're still trying to make excuses and stick around and keep yourself stuck in this, something's gonna happen to where, I'm sorry, I'm just checking the time. Make sure that's still recording. Because I've had some problems today with that. Yeah, it seems like if you've been waiting for that right moment, if you try to put it off in May, something's gonna happen to where you're just like, you're just like the frog off the lily pad, leap into the next, you're like, I can't do this anymore. I was gonna wait until circumstances were perfectly right and really do a calculated thing, but I'm fed up. The outcome with the Seven of Swords in reverse here. And here it is in the upright. So, wow, and Uru's in reverse too. Okay, Sag. Seven of Swords in reverse is talking about a chance you thought that you had lost, or an opportunity you thought that you had missed out on. It either never was lost, you just lost sight of it, perhaps, or it returns. You get a second go round. So, you know, this is almost like you're on a deserted island, and you know, like maybe you fell asleep when the boat went by, or you fell asleep when the chopper was overhead. It's coming back. It's coming back. But you need to have this strength and the confidence in yourself to say, hey, rescue me. I want off this damn island. Get me out of here. You know, help me. I'm ready to go. And the thing is, you will have support. A group of people will be supporting you with this shift or change. So with whatever you need, they will help you get out of this. So this could be friends, this could be family, this could be, you know, other people in your network. If it's like a job situation, it could be that, you know, there are people in your network, or maybe people that were working here that have already left because, you know, because they were sick of it too, that have gotten jobs elsewhere that will help you, you know, move forward and move on with your life here. But yeah, something you thought you had missed out on or lost the opportunity for could be coming back around. But you do have to jump, Sag. I mean, you know, you can let it go by again, but it's gonna help you to just leap. Just leap onto that boat, leap, grab the ladder on that chopper. I mean, get out of there. Don't second guess, just go. Just go, it's past time. It's past time, you need to get away. For some of you, maybe what this is saying, especially if it's like a partnership situation, like a marriage or someone you're living with or dating, it could just be that the leap gives you time to think about. Because if you're around somebody who is this constant just energy, it's always like, you know, up here, and you can't ever just chill. When you're around that kind of energy a lot, I mean, it's just draining. It's just absolutely exhausting. And you may not even realize until you're out of it that, oh my God, I don't think that I have had like a decent rest as long as I have been around this person or with this person or married to this person or working at this company. It's been like stress every day. Every day I've been putting out fires that other people have started, right? Or, yeah, trying to quash drama that I'm not even responsible for. and I'm being blamed for other people's BS, you know, or screw ups or whatever. And for some of you, you may just need, it's not that you won't go back if you feel like this person is right for you, although with the Nine of Swords, I mean, I'm really, this environment's not good or conducive for anyone. So if they're the cause of it, you really need to sever ties. It just seems like you may lack the courage to do that, Sagittarius. Maybe it's just a fear of being alone or standing on your own, but again, you won't be alone. It does look like you have support here with friends, with family. Some of you may just kind of take off and go stay with family and friends, especially if they live kind of far away from you, or you may kind of have a little break and go stay with your family for a while and kind of do like a rethink here. So, but I mean, the message of the Fool is, you know, you don't have to have it all figured out right now, Sagittarius. What you're going to do next, just make the leap. If all you can do is get the courage to get, you know, to get out of whatever situation is just causing you all this stress and anxiety, whatever you can do to get out of that, just get out of it, and you can figure out the rest later, because you'll be able to quiet your mind and actually have clarity. For some of you, for the first time for some of you, it may have been 4 years since you've had the time to get this kind of clarity. So that is what I see here, Sagittarius. The circumstances in May are trying to get you to free yourself away from whatever or whoever is causing just this constant because it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to live that way. So meet me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the Fairies Oracle. I want to see which fairy wants to give us some additional wisdom and guidance for how you can better handle this this month, and maybe how you can get the courage to change this or leap out of this. So meet me over there. Thank you so much for watching, Sag, and I will see you back here for June's reading.